Today, if someone asks me to define human beings, then I'll probably say that they are the most unsatisfied living being in this planet. See, from human civilization, what we can note is that we are never satisfied. We continuously try to capture others' land, invade others' properties. And this has resulted in number of wars, number of conflicts, and a number of deaths. And now this has also distorted the process of pacifism. Regards to the OCA, fellow role takers, and my dearest audience, today I'm going to talk on pacifism, whether or not it is possible in this modern era of war and technology. Well, in this 21st century, where there are 195 countries which run under different form of governance, so like democracy, communism, authoritarian regime, monarchy, etc. In this world, there are 9 such countries which hold nuclear power. And when these all 195 countries and these 9 countries are kept within a single planet Earth, it's more likely that conflict might arise, and this conflict might result in war, right? But you guys might think that there are many peacekeeping organizations like United Nations, right? Well, I don't disagree with this, because there are many instances where United Nations has been successful to maintain peace around the world, just like in Soviet-Afghan war, Tajikistan war, etc. But there are also many instances where United Nations has completely failed. See, after the establishment of United Nations in 1945, India and Pakistan has only gone into war for 4 times. Guys, 4 times. This is not a small number only. So also in 21st century, Rohingya crisis in Myanmar occurred, Syrian crisis, and Middle Eastern wars are relevant in news nowadays as well, right? So if we only think about, if we only rely upon this kind of organization, then I think it's our foolishness to rely completely upon this kind of organization. Now, one absolute example of failure of such kind of organization is League of Nations, which was established right after the World War I with an objective for the world not to face such kind of war, right? So what happened, we all know. World War II occurred, and what kind of casualties happened, we all know, because their genocides, their rise of different kind of leaders like Hitler's and all, right? So we cannot completely rely on this kind of organization. Now let us consider that our audience is one country and I am one country. See, in such scenario, if I know that my opposition has equal strength to destroy me as that I have to destroy you, then only pacifism is possible. But wait, what pacifism is? Overall, pacifism is the process in which we completely disregard war and violence over peacemaking process. See, now peacemaking. I'll only choose peace if I know. I'll only choose peace if I know that my opposition is equally powerful and can destroy me at the same number of times that I can destroy them, right? So I'll choose peace. But if leaders like Kim Jong-un or Donald Trump come into power, who are a bit irrational in nature, in such kind of scenario only that, this kind of condition might fail. So pacifism can again be distorted, right? So again, talking about, now I have only been talking about international conflicts, right? Now let's move into internal conflict of the country. See, even in internal, within a country, there are multiple parties, or there are opposition parties, right? And there is always disagreement between these parties, and a single statement that might hurt someone else's feeling might trigger the opposition party, and this might lead into conflicts, right? And this conflict might lead into war. See, we can see examples like Vietnam War, Yemen War, or etc. But there was also this once regarded as one of the most peaceful nations in the world, which went into civil war in 1996, and it lasted for 10 long years. Guys, 10 long years. These are none of them our very own country, Nepal. See, guys, in such peaceful nation also civil war broke out. See, this kind of, that's why pacifism, if you ask me whether or not pacifism is possible, then I'll still stick with my decision that pacifism in this era of war technologies, it's not possible due to the reasons that I gave in my entire speech. Signing from the stage, Pratik Jung Karki.